Not that long ago, I reviewed the Ridge key case and I compared it to the Amazon recommended KeySmart, and what they are, they're key organizers or ways for minimalists to hold their keys in a more compact area. And to be honest with you, I love these things. I think they're very valuable and they do keep my keys organized. Well, today we're going to be looking at the newest key case on the market, and that is the Ekster key case. Let's do a quick unboxing. Welcome back to another Jeff Reviews for you. And as you saw, we are looking at a key case, specifically Ekster, although I will be bringing in elements from a previous review I did on the Ridge key case and the Amazon recommended KeySmart. You know what? Enough talking about it. Let's get right into this review. Here we are unboxed. This is the Ekster key case. It retails between $40 and $60, and the reason there's that price gap is because sometimes they run sales, so I've seen it as low as $40, but typically it's around $60. The main band is actually made out of leather, and it holds between 2 and 8 keys. One thing I like about the Ekster key case is they include this D-ring here, so you can attach a car key or larger keys that just don't fit. I really like that forward thinking. That being said, I wish they would have included another ring so I could hook my keys to it. Let's check the weight on all 3 of our key holders. An empty weight of the Ekster key case is 0.7 ounces. Of course, that's 21 grams. If we get a weight on the Ridge key case, we can see that it's 1.1 ounce or 31 grams. And then of course the KeySmart is a half an ounce, which equates to about 14 grams. This next part of the video, we are actually going to walk you through installing the keys into these key holders. All right, so you can see these rubber spacers. You're actually supposed to put 1 rubber spacer in between each key. I thought it was interesting. Online, they tell us that we can fit between 2 and 8 keys, where the directions tell us we can fit between 2 and 6. Let's see how many keys we can fit into the Ekster key case. To open it up, you can just use any type of coin and just unscrew it. As with other key cases, this one consists of a post and a screw, so you're supposed to line up these keys on the post side and attach it tight with the screw side. All right, there are a few must-dos type of thing. You're supposed to start out with a metal washer, then you put your keys in, you're alternating the rubber washers that are included, then also you're supposed to end with another metal washer before you stick your screw in. All right, here we are putting our keys in. Put a key and then a rubber washer and then another key. And I noticed that with the rubber washers in play, that we are filling up the post here really fast. As I've been putting this together, I was only able to get 3 keys in if I put a washer in between each of the keys before I reach the end of the post. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take out those washers to see if I can get to that 6 or 8 key mark. Taking out the rubber washers, I was able to get up to 4 keys before reaching the end of the post. My thought is maybe I'm supposed to use some of the screw to add additional keys, so let's do that. All right, so putting keys onto the screw part, I was able to get up to 7 and still have some threading left on the screw. Now, in my opinion, it's not wise to do that because I think it'll fall out. So I'm probably gonna drop down to 6 keys just so I can tighten the screw down. Just like with the Ridge key case, the Ekster key case has like almost like grooves or notches. When you turn, it like clicks into place, which then you know your keys are going to be locked in. Here are our keys in there, nice and snug and organized. So it's plain to say that if your keys are thinner, you can fit more, but if they're thicker, you fit less. That's where they have the range of how many keys you get in. I was able to get 6 comfortably and not feel as though it was going to fall apart. So tell me, what are your thoughts of these key cases? Something that you need, not so much? Let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. I'm going to pull some footage from the time I reviewed the Ridge key case to the KeySmart to show you how we installed it then. Put some keys in the Ridge key case. I'm going to unscrew this. All right, so I thought I'd show you how to put in the keys. So we'll just start with 2. There's this tension bar right here, and you just slide your keys on there. Pretty simple, right? Of course, since there's just 2, it'll push them up against the top. Therefore, they stay in really snug. All right, so then what I do is I take this screw part, I stick it through. Let's see if I can get the angle. There we go. And then I actually spin it by hand just the first little bit, just so it goes in there. And once it's in there, then I'll get my little screwdriver tool that it came with. There's a little click that you hear from time to time. The directions tell you to listen for that and not to over tighten it, but just listen for that click. Get to a part where
It's snug, and then you're done. So we are working on 6 keys, and so I have 3 on this side, 3 on this side, of course the screws here, so I'm going to try to line them up as best I can to get that into the area where the screw goes, and just tighten it down a little bit. Even though I think it's going to fit these 6 keys, these keys may be a little wider than some. I'm not sure how this will work over time, but, well, it's screwing in, so let's see if we feel that click. Oh yeah, it did fit. They all fit in there.
Now it's time to set up the Amazon recommended key smart. And of course, I'm going to use the little screwdriver that came with the Ridge key case to start unscrewing these screws. And you know what? It fits. It's undoing it. Works perfectly.
You can actually install these both sides if you want to at the same time. I'm just going to do one. So all you do is you slide your key on the spot that receives the screw. Okay, you can use these spacers in between your keys. That's optional, not needed, not required. Also, if you happen to have 3 keys on this side and the other side you only have 2 keys, you can use the spacer to make up the space of the other key. So once you get it where you're like, you know what, I'm done. I'm only putting 3 keys in there. You can take your screw back right on top and start screwing this back down. KeySmart says that you can actually use a penny to do this. I'm just using this thing I got from the Ridge key case, but a penny would work too. Now I'm going to take off the screw on the other side and add some more keys. For this demo, since I have the spot to hold my keychain, I will only add 2 of these. But the cool part is I actually install these with the key pieces facing each other, bring the top back, and screw in the screw.
And there you have it. You've installed keys on both sides of your KeySmart. In this video, we are looking at a few different key cases. So what did I think about? First things first, let's talk about the price. The least expensive one we saw was the Amazon recommended, which is between $15 and $20, all the way up to the most expensive, right around $80, the Ridge key case. And of course, you saw it, Ekster's right in the middle with a range between $40 and $60. I really do like the functionality of these key cases. I think that they're really easy to use, and to be honest with you, I do use them every single day. My wish is that I could hold some more keys, but then maybe I'm supposed to downsize my keys so I don't carry so many. Downside for me would be durability. How long are they going to last? I've already had to replace my Ridge key case, and that one has that metal exterior. I'm really worried about the Ekster leather exterior. It does come with a warranty, but it's still something that concerns me. That was my full review of these key cases. If there's something that interests you, I will leave a link down in the description. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day. I've used these 2 for a period of a few months, and yes, they are showing wear and tear on the outside, but they're still rolling strong. I am a little concerned about the Ekster key case as it's leather. I am going to attach this to my keychain, and we'll see how it goes. I will leave updates down in the description. I really do appreciate that you stayed around for my entire review of the Ekster key case. You know what? During this review, I actually referenced another key case video that I filmed. Actually, I think I've done 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link all 3 of them right around here. And if you haven't seen them, I would love it if you would check one of them out. And when you do, by the magic of the internet, I'm going to join you at one of those reviews. So go ahead, click one. They're safe, I promise.